And turning to Northwest news, this next story might add to the illegal immigrant debate. The Washington Supreme Court approved a new conduct rule that bars attorneys from mentioning or asking about a person's legal status in the country in court. The justices ruled the topic could be used to intimidate people during civil cases. The new rule is the result of years of lobbying by the Latino Bar Association of Washington, whose members were concerned attorneys and in some cases judges were using persons' legal status in the country openly in court to intimidate. They say that mentioning a person's legal status would coerce them against pursuing valid legal claims. The rule does not affect criminal cases, but does cover civil matters, which include family disputes, personal injury claims, workplace cases, medical malpractice, and other fields. All attorneys licensed in the state must adhere to the new rule, which goes into effect on September 1st. The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration is testing drones on the Washington coast to monitor seabirds and survey marine debris. The Seattle Times reports a 4-foot-long aircraft was launched recently from a research ship near La Push. The operations this summer are part of a 2-year project to evaluate the costs and benefits of unmanned aircraft for scientific research. The Puma drone flown off La Push required 2 operators, one to pilot the aircraft and one to monitor and capture the video on a computer. The project coordinator, Matt Pickett, says drones could change the way scientists monitor the ocean. The Spokane City Council will consider an ordinance to crack down on bikini baristas. Councilman Mike Fagan says his proposal gives the owners of the stands a choice: put more clothes on the baristas or move their business. The Spokesman Review reports the proposed ordinance would create a misdemeanor unlawful public exposure law for baristas who wear too little clothing. Fagan says such businesses could move to areas where adult businesses are permitted. The ordinance is not yet scheduled for debate by the council. Fagan said he wanted to wait a couple of weeks to collect public opinion. An Idaho man who reported a road rage encounter with a Portland police captain is suing the officer and city. In August 2011, Todd Wyatt allegedly waved his gun and badge in the window of his truck after he and Nicholas Cox took an Interstate 90 on-ramp near Post Falls. Wyatt says Cox cut him off. Cox says Wyatt was tailgating. The Associated Press reports the lawsuit filed yesterday seeks $255,000. It says the police bureau's failure to discipline Wyatt for earlier acts likely led him to think he was above the law. Wyatt has been demoted to lieutenant, partly due to the off-duty confrontation. He was acquitted of a weapons charge in Idaho. Wyatt's attorney said his client looks forward to airing the facts. A wandering dog that was rescued Monday from the roof of a Vancouver area home is reunited with his owner. News reports of an animal control officer luring the dog with bits of hot dog were drawn to the attention of Bennett Mouso, who had been looking for his 4-year-old Chihuahua mix named Brownie. The Columbia newspaper reports the 48-year-old Army recruiter picked up his pet yesterday from the Humane Society of Southwest Washington. He says Brownie has been known to get over 6-foot fences, but no one knows how he made it onto the roof of the house 5 blocks away. That's going to do it for us here at iFIBER 1 News. I want to thank you for watching, and we'll see you again tomorrow night.